So I finally put together these 8-foot by, I think they're 4-foot by 1-foot raised flower beds, and you can see it's a pretty basic assembly and they're huge, but I will make a suggestion over the instructions. Two things: do not fully tighten the screws, because if you run into things like me, even trying to read the instructions, there were things that weren't clear, and sometimes you have to adjust the height of the holes, and so you need to keep those screws relatively loose until the very end. The second thing is, I really don't suggest starting with the corners, because what happened is this one went fine, but when I started this one, the two pieces that come together in the middle didn't work. And what it is I really suggest you start with the middle. You want to make sure you end up with the screws being on the bumped out piece, so that this piece will lay flat. If the screw is in there, then there's going to be this huge gap for this bar piece that goes on, and then on top of that is going to be these braces that run side to side. So if you make sure your M1 piece is able to connect to the top part, and that these two pieces are having holes on the top part, because some of them have holes in the recessed area, then build it out from there, because that's the biggest thing. I had to take apart panels. Apparently there's only certain panels that will match the right way. So just to give you an idea of the size, this thing is huge. This is dirty me from sitting in the grass, but I'm 5'6", I'm sitting up. I'm barely reaching the middle of the long ways, so the other side is just as long as this one. And then if I go sideways, I'm still sitting, of course. My feet don't quite touch it. I can push my toes over to kind of touch it like that. So this is a fairly big raised planter, and you can put a lot of plants in this, or flowers, or whatever it is you want to use. So I'm really impressed with it. Just a little frustrated with the instructions, and there is 2 different types of screws, so make sure you check that, because for some reason they suggest using the shorter screws there where you have more pieces, and the longer screws here where you have less, so you may want to flip that up.